And now, from Studio One in the RTE Radio Centre in Leafy Donnybrook, Crazy Dog Live. This week, Owen Roe stars as Ireland's greatest superhero on the air, the Phantom Chancer.
Dear God, somebody stop those hooligans!
They're after getting away!
It's too late!
Not for me, it's not.
Where did you come from?
I was here all the time, shaped as that Bruscar bin.
You mean?
That's right. Thank goodness no citizen uses them, or I might be full of old bottles.
What?
And now for this.
Oh, would you look at that?
He's after changing shape!
Into a big shiny bullet!
Sweet Jesus!
Away I go. Really fast.
Who was that shape-shifting Celtic hero?
That was the Phantom Chancer.
And now, Flava Havanen's unprocessed fibre flakes.
Flava Havanen's
Unprocessed fibre flakes!
The only fibre flakes with 3 inches of natural Donegal tweed compressed in every spoonful brings you another radio adventure of your favorite hero, James O'Mwaloyd. Yes, it's time once again to join in the adventures of that unemployed website designer, the lad with shape-shifting powers who can mutate his body into 16 stones of power, 16 stones of action, 16 stones of adventure, 16 stones of anything he wants, because he's the Phantom Chancer. As you'll recall, the whole nation faces the problem. Ever since the 2 supervillains, the evil Thorny Blaheen and the devilish Puka, have joined forces. Now, let's join a press conference where Olivia Doyle is covering the event live with her microphone.
Good evening. I'm Olivia Doyle, gutsy roving reporter, always in the thick of it for RET Radio and feminine romantic lead of this story. The nation's press is assembled here in Lenient House, and I'll continue speaking inanely while waiting for...
Please, everyone stay calm.
Listeners at home, this is incredible! Right here inside the brown envelope deception hall, in the very heart of the simmering jacuzzi of government, here in Lenient House, super arch-villain the Puka has leapt in as bold as brass. I can see him now as he's forcing his way through the crowd of reporters, TDs and call girls. Oh my! He's huge! A half-horse, half-man creature with big blood-red eyes and an equine grimace that stretches from ear to ear. You can hear the Puka's cloven hooves now as he canters right up to the Lord Mayor Goodbody.
What is the meaning of this, you poor misshapen creature?
I'm not misshapen. This is my shape, right?
Now that's a good fella. Just because you're grotesquely horrifying doesn't mean you can't be nice.
Nice? I'm not nice.
Nonsense. We'll both sit down, I'll have some tea, and you can have a few sugar cubes.
I don't want sugar cubes.
All right, a carrot.
I don't want a carrot.
What do you want?
I want to do this.
Oh my goodness! Ladies and gentlemen, the Puka creature has just grabbed the pearl necklace from around the neck of the Lord Mayor. Now he's whirling it around his head.
Here, everyone, have a pearl.
Look out!
The Puka creature has just ripped apart the necklace, sending the pearls rolling across the floor of the brown envelope deception area.
Give me that microphone.
And now the Puka is grabbing my microphone, pushing me away, and now he's going to...
Shut up!
Speak!
Hello, everyone. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is this on?
Yes,
We can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I'm a little hoarse. This is the Puka. Yes, I'm the embodiment of the malignant darkness which gallops over the cow-patted turf of every Irishman's heart. Oh, that was poetic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I could get quite good at this. Anyway, there's only one thing standing in the way of my partner, the Thorned Blaheen, and me from taking over. The last hope of this desperate nation.
Alcohol?
No! The Phantom Chancer. Yes, we challenge him to come out and face us.
I am moved to pity you, Puka.
What?
You poor creature. Others may only see your brutal psychotic dementia, but I see your pain.
What pain?
The pain of your deprivation, which has made you grotesquely hideous.
Grotesque, am I? Well, how about this? Here, take back your microphone. How's this? Now I'm invisible, see? No, you don't! No one can stop the Puka and the thorny Blowheen, not even the Phantom Chancer! Oh, yes, careful where you step. I'm half horse, remember? Oh, at least it's good for the roses.
You've just heard it from the Puka himself. The Phantom Chancer is our only hope. The Chancer is all that stands. Ow! Oh, what have I stepped in? Oh, God, these are my best shoes.
Later that evening, news of the Puka's challenge has still not reached the ears of Jimmy James O'Wayloyd, the unemployed website designer who's actually the Phantom Chancer. While James sits at his computer in his flat above Tara Street, his girlfriend, Olivia Doyle, gutsy roving reporter always in the thick of it for RET Radio and feminine romantic lead of this story, tries desperately to get his attention.
Vectors rendering in flash animation. This'll be so cool. His little hat goes up and down, do you see?
James. Hello, James. Come in. Are you listening?
Yes, Olivia.
We've got to talk.
No, can't now. I'm working on the big...
Convention?
Well, the sci-fi online...
Newsletter?
Yeah.
Yeah. James. James.
Yeah?
You haven't been outside this flat... Will you stop?
No, the HTML, it's...
Stop it! Stop working on the stupid computer.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, but the news.
What news?
Well, Terry Pratchett has a new hat. I've got to tell everyone.
Here, give me your hand. Give it to me. That's it. Now the other one. Good. Good. Now, you see, that wasn't too hard, was it?
Bad. No, Olivia, the Sci-Fi Club.
The geeks can wait.
But Pratchett's new hat, that's big news.
No, James, it's not. It's not big news. In fact, it's sad. Do you hear me? It's very sad.
Well, you prefer his old hat.
No, James, I don't care about Pratchett's hat. No normal person cares about Pratchett's hat. You're a very sweet guy, James. And okay, so you studied computers.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean you can't at least try to live a normal life. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Look at me, James. How long have we been going out together?
I can tell you now, if you just let go of my hand for a second. Right, now. Into the desktop, double-click this, and open my Going Steady with Olivia file. There, see, Olivia? We've been going out for 2 years, 4 months, 1 week, 3 days, and 27 minutes. 28 minutes.
Yes, I see. And I admit I used to think your Going Steady program was cute. But now I see that it's just another symptom of your sickness.
I'm not sick.
No, James, you are. You're not well. And I'm afraid I can't help you. No one can help you, James, until you admit you have a problem.
What problem?
You see, that's what I'm saying. Don't you think it's odd that you live alone in a flat, living on jammy Dodgers, spending all your money on Star Wars collectibles, exchanging emails with other maladjusted geeks who spend all their money on Star Wars collectibles?
I've been doing that since I was 12.
That's the point, James. You're 31 years old.
32 in January, actually.
I have sat with you while you flew around the world on Flight Simulator. I have stood in the queue waiting for Uhura's signature.
Nichelle Nichols with Star Trek, the original series.
Whatever.
But she also made a cameo appearance with Stephen Hawking in episode 218 of The Simpsons.
I don't care, James.
You don't?
No, I've never cared. And I can't take it anymore, do you hear me? I said, I can't take it, do you hear?
You seem upset.
James, do you not know what I'm saying?
I understand the words, but not the...
It's over, James.
What's over?
You and me, us. I'm leaving.
You going to the shop?
No, James. I am going to live my life as a gutsy roving reporter, always in the thick of it for RET Radio.
Will you be back?
You see that clear gap in the wall between your Star Trek posters, James?
Yeah.
That's called a window.
Oh.
Not a virtual window, not a Microsoft window. It's a real window, see? Go and look. Get up from your computer and look. That's it. Look out at the city. See the rubbish? See the traffic ground to a halt?
No, don't get it.
Reality, James. It's called reality. Look down there. See those squalid things scurrying around, tossing their own waste on themselves? Those are called people, James. Real, plain people.
That one is relieving himself.
Those people out there need to know that the country is falling apart. They need to know that the thorny Blowheen and the Puka have challenged the Phantom Chancer to a final showdown, and we have got to get word to him, because only a superhero can save us. Are you listening?
Pratchett's new hat is black.
Forget it! Goodbye, James.
Ah, she's gone. I'm sorry it had to come to this, but I had to get her to leave so I could become...
The Phantom Chancer. So the Thorny Blowheen and the Puka think they can defeat me. I'll chance myself as a long, sharp flying thing and soar above the city. Now, away I go. Really fast!
And so, computer guy James O'Wayloid morphs into a 16-stone arrow and flies above the city seeking his mortal enemies. But the Thorny Blowheen and the Puka have laid a trap for our hero. Listen.
All right. How do I look now, Puka?
You look different, Blowheen. I can't see your spiky thorns.
That's because I've made each of me thorns appear to be nothing more than diamonds.
Oh, they're so shiny.
No! Don't touch them. They're covered in sleeping potion. Now, you've issued our challenge to the Phantom Chancer in a way that's sure to reach him.
Yes, in the brown envelope area with that nosy Olivia Doyle reporter.
Excellent. That meddling Olivia Doyle has a direct line to that Chancer.
Why are we here on top of the highest building in the heart of the Big Smoke?
Because, my nightmarish friend, what better place to wait than on top of Parasite Hall? And here comes the Phantom Chancer now, right on time. Quick, the next stage of our plan. Remember, I am a union boss and you're trying to steal me diamonds.
Diamonds, right.
Pretend to chase me, but don't touch me thorns. Remember, they only look like diamonds.
Okay, the Chancer's seen us.
Let's begin.
Oh, help! Help! Get away from me! It's a horrid creature!
No use trying to escape from me, for I am the embodiment of the Celtic collective consciousness, the repressed projection externalized as a hideously...
No! Puka,
What's wrong?
cut out the psychoanalytical spin.
But I'm elucidating some of the depth psychology in an articulate
No,
manner.
forget all that. Too sophisticated. You're just a bad guy.
Bad guy?
A baddie.
A baddie? But I personify a Jungian archetype of a collective guilt structure.
Yes, sure, I know that, you know that, but no one else
What?
cares. They just don't care, Puka. Listen. Yes, I'm sorry, but it's true.
Well, that's discouraging.
It's what we're dealing with.
I just don't know sometimes.
Look, we'll thrash this out later in our encounter group, but for now, you just laugh in an evil way and shake your red cape at me, and then I'll scream like a ninny.
Well, that's all very basic, isn't it?
Yes, it's insulting, but trust me, we have to stick to a vocabulary of simple rudiments, otherwise we lose them. Look, we're wasting time. The Chancellor is getting closer.
Okay, if you say so. Shake my cape, chase you round and laugh.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Ready?
Yes.
Here goes.
Over here on top of Parasite Hall! Here he comes, Puka, get ready.
Eek! It's the Phantom Chancer! Oh, save me, Chancer!
The Phantom Chancer is changing shape! What will you chance your arm as this time?
Try 16 stone of solid muscle, Puka. How about this, Puka?
Not bad, Chancer, but how about getting kicked by a horse?
Huh?
Like this?
You pack a punch, Puka.
Yes, and I'm not even wearing shoes.
Oh, Eek! Help! Save me, Chancer! Save me!
I think it's time you were reined in, Puka. Like this.
Very good, Chancer. Let's see how good you are when I do this.
Where did he go?
I'm still here, Chancer. Did you forget that I can turn invisible?
Oh, be careful, Chancer!
I may not be able to see you, Puka, but I can still hear you.
Oh, where am I, Chancer? Maybe I'm not here at all. Maybe I'm actually in your own head. After all, I merely personify the repressed psychic energies of the id that not even sublimation.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Chancer, just hit him and get this over with!
But he can't see me standing right here on the edge of the rooftop. Oops.
Thank you, Puka.
I'll get you for this, Chancer.
Oh, Chancer, you've knocked him right off the top of Parasite Hall!
Yes, he should be hitting the key right about now.
Oh, Chancer, you're my hero. Let's embrace.
Oh, okay.
Let me wrap my arms around you like this.
Oh, this is quite close. My confused sexual identity makes me slightly uneasy about this.
That's okay. It's natural. Just wrap your arms tighter around me.
Oh, like this?
That's right.
Oh,
Yes. Now squeeze.
oh okay. Oh, wow. They're kind of bumpy.
That's my jewelry.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
And I see you're doing a little shape-shifting yourself.
What? Oh, that! I can't help that. Oh, your jewelry's very sharp.
Yes, nothing sharper than diamonds. Let's squeeze each other tighter, like this.
Oh, something's cut me. Your diamonds.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my, I'm
Yes.
I'm getting so sleepy. What's happening?
You've bricked yourself.
What? The blood in my hand. The whole room is spinning.
You fool, Chancer. Right into me trap.
Thorny Bloheen.
Yes, it's me, the thorny Bloheen in disguise with diamonds.
Bloheen in disguise with diamonds? A girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
So, Chancer, you're out cold. Thanks to my thorns covered in sleeping potion. The mighty Phantom Chancer, completely helpless. What kept you, Puka?
The damn lift is broken, remember? Nothing works in this friggin' country! Oh, what's happened to the Chancer?
Oh, yes. When he lost consciousness, his shape-shifting powers turned him into 16 stone of...
Lord?
Butter?
No, I remember that smell from primary school. He's turned into Play-Doh.
Play-Doh? You mean like Mola?
Yes, that's right. See? Look, I can make an ashtray or a boat like this. Oh, yes, this is wonderful. You know, clay is very therapeutic to work with, very liberating. I really could do something.
Stop that! We need the Phantom Chancer for the final stage of our plan to take over the country. Stop playing and let's just roll him into a kind of sausage and sling him over your back.
We should flatten him out like a pancake first.
You think so?
Then we can just roll him up.
Oh, right, like a crepe?
What?
Crepe.
It's not that bad.
What's this? The fearless Phantom Chancer laid low? 2 vicious villains victorious? A rampaging reign of criminal chaos? We'll find out in a moment, but first, a word from our sponsor.
Hi, now we're at the off-the-cuff section of our show, where I get a chance to take time out from a very, very busy script to tell you a little about one of the great events in anyone's calendar, and that's Octocon. Octocon is the Irish National Science Fiction Convention, and it's on from the 19th to the 21st of October in the Royal Marine Hotel in Dunleary. You can find out more about this on their website, which is www.octocon.com. And seriously, kids, I really think you should go there, or your friends may ostracize you. But hey, I can't waste any more time talking about this Octocon thingy. Instead, let me tell you about Flavavanhananans on processed fiber flakes. The fiber flakes with 3 inches of natural Donegal tweed compressed in every spoonful. Yes, what better way for wholesome, hearty, healthy movements in your cozy homestead? I know it's part of mine. It gives me the regularity I need to play action hero parts like James O'Moyloyd, the Phantom Chancer.
Flavavanans, unprocessed fiber flakes.
It's
Now in new gorse flavor.
We now return you to the exciting climax of our story with Owen Roe as James O'Moyloyd, the Phantom Chancer. Lured into a trap, the Phantom Chancer is held prisoner by the Thorny Bloheen and the Puka, who've called a press conference in the sacred hall of brown envelopes in the very heart of Lenient House. Olivia Doyle, gutsy roving reporter, always in the thick of it for RET Radio, and formerly the feminine romantic lead of this story, is there with her microphone, covering the event live. Listen.
Here I am, Olivia Doyle, gutsy roving reporter, always in the thick of it for RET Radio. All the nation's press gathered around me, here in Lenient House. The supervillains, the Thorny Bloheen and the Puka, have called us here for what they said would be a major announcement, and we're still waiting for them to show. And while we're waiting, I shall speak aloud and describe nothing in particular. Pat Kenny, of course, you can see tonight when... Oh, wait a minute, something is happening. Yes, I can see now 2 supervillains are coming in, and they're pulling behind them a tall, box-like box. Yes, okay, it's covered in a sheet. They're coming up just in front of me now, and the Thorny Bloheen is going to speak.
Today is a great turning.
Louder!
What?
We can't hear you!
What did he say?
Sorry, you need to actually step up to the microphone.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah. Oh, you're that nosy reporter, Olivia Doyle, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, anyway. Hello, is this better?
Yes!
All right. Firstly, I would... Oh yes, we, the Puka and I, would firstly like to thank everyone for coming along.
It's great to see such a wonderful turnout.
Yes, we were a bit worried no one would show.
We were counting on your ghoulish natures and your voyeuristic gawkishness.
And it's paid off, because here you all are.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes. So without further ado, let's begin. Today, the one last hope of the Irish is gone. For in a moment, the Phantom Chancellor will be unmasked and disgraced before your very eyes. Get ready to open the box, Puka.
Box, yeah.
Good people of Ireland, I give you your Phantom Chancellor. Open the box.
Shape-shifting superhero, the Phantom Chancellor stands before us. Not as the imposing muscular figure or the silver bullet or unused brush ribbon or any of the other forms he assumes in his fight against evil, but there he is, a molten waxy blob, recognizable only by his distinctive Y-front.
Yes, there's your Phantom Chancellor, a gloopy blob of moulding clay quivering like jelly. And now, let's see his secret identity.
Look, he's changing shape.
Yes, the Phantom Chancellor is morphing into 16 stones of a man. Yes, he's becoming a man, possibly late 20s, early 30s. And oh my God, I know him. Oh God, that's James O'Maylord. I used to go out with him.
Oh, God, my wife runs. Oh, where am I? What's the... Oh.
Yes, the Phantom Chancellor is really James O'Maylord, an unemployed website designer and sci-fi convention organizer who lives at 22 Tower Street, apartment 35. James is 31 years old, likes Jammy Dodgers, Star Trek and PlayStation. He thinks constantly about girls, but seldom ever speaks to one. His favourite colour is green.
How's that? Never in the history of comic books has there been such a public unmasking.
This is a great day for Ireland.
The last real hope for good and just government has been removed. From now on, criminals, incompetents, and their privileged offspring will run things.
Yes, and we'll hand out the cushy government jobs to our cronies.
Yes, that too.
Oh, wait a minute, blow him.
You have a question?
Yes, I have.
Oh, Olivia, you're here.
James, please, you're pulling on my microphone.
Oh, please help me, Olivia.
Just a second.
Oh, my clothes.
Not now.
Help me. The website must be updated.
You're interfering.
What about Pratchett's new hat?
Let go!
Ah!
This is for deceiving me.
Oh!
This is for the website. And this is for Pratchett's new hat.
Oh, why so much anger?
Because for 2 years, 4 months, 3 days, and 29 minutes, he could have morphed into anything. Anything!
Oh, yes, I see.
Had to be done.
I thought you were the feminine romantic interest.
As former romantic interest.
Oh, good on you.
Now, thank you, Blohin. To return to my question, just what practical difference to the country is your plan going to make?
Well, I'm really glad you asked me that, Olivia. Firstly, unlike other government leaders, our costumes will be skin tight.
And we're honest about our crooked intentions.
Oh, I see, so it's mostly about clothes.
Yes, villain or super villain. I mean, it's the same thing, really. Just one is a more flamboyant costume. Take my thorns, for example.
Actually, many people have been commenting that.
That's true, Olivia. You know, I have a great body and I'm not prudish. Plus, I'm a bad girl. And you know what they say about bad girls?
Hey, wait a minute.
Fantastic.
I still have my morphing powers. James O'Maylord may be unmasked, but I can morph into a new identity. I can get a day job working as mall in a primary school. I can even get new Y-fronts or grow a moustache. Don't give up, Ireland. Wherever the cushy jobs go to incompetent cronies, I'll be there. Wherever the privileged offspring of the corrupt and rich sit in power, I'll be there. Wherever Bruscar bins go unused, I'll be there.
I'll be everywhere. Away I go. Really fast!
So, is this the deadly, dark, dismal demise of our dashing, dauntless hero? Is the meek, mousy man we've known as James O'Maylord gone forever? Will he merely morph into a new nerd secret identity? What does the future hold for the Phantom Chancellor? You have been listening listening to Crazy Dog Audio Theatre perform The Phantom Chancer, with Owen Roe as James O'Wayloyd, the Phantom Chancer, Karen Ardiff as Olivia Doyle, Anne Byrne as the Thorny Blowheen, and Morgan Jones as the Pooka. The Phantom Chancer was written and directed by Roger Gregg. Our producer was Etna Hand. Music and sound effects by Owen O'Brien and Roger Gregg. Our sound engineer was Mark McGrath. To find out more about Crazy Dog Audio Theatre's award-winning productions, visit our website at www.crazydogaudiotheatre.com.